and welcome to another episode of Unapologetic with Dr. G. And as per usual, I always have some dynamic guests, and this young lady is nothing short of it either. Well, so we're going to welcome Miss Fredericka Beavers, who is a hairdresser or hairstylist. What is it exactly? I just want to make sure I get this right.
No worries. Actually, they call us hairstylists, as well as cosmetologists. So,
okay. But because you're not just a typical hairstylist, that's why it's hard for me to put a name to it, because you do hair consulting.
Yes.
So, and there's a difference between someone who just styles hair and someone who consults and tells you how to maintain and take care of your hair. At least that's the way I see it in my mind. If I'm wrong,
yes.
Say so.
No, you're right. You're absolutely right. And not just locally, oftentimes I get messages from people from, different states, and they're telling me issues that they're having with their hair. And I've recently found a dynamic way to do it, to where usually if one person's asking, more than one person is inquiring. Yeah. So I'll now go live and do like a little short snippet of, hey, I got this question today. Let me answer it for all of you who want to know, that kind of thing.
Okay. So because it's Motivational Monday, and the reason I have this platform is for people to come and share what they are unapologetic about. So today on this Motivational Monday, share with our viewers, what are you unapologetic about in this moment?
All right. Well, thank you. And I will say that currently I am seriously unapologetic about owning my life as it is right now.
And what does that look like?
And that looks like, okay, for one, I'm a business owner. I am leaving behind the passive aggressive personality. I am walking into a new realm business wise when it comes to classes and teaching, and motivating people in schools, like for instance, the local vocational college here. I'm on the board for the cosmetology program. So I'm able to go and do classes there to motivate the students and teach them things, stuff like that.
Okay, so you mentioned passive aggressive personality. You were letting go of that. What does that mean? What does that mean, letting go of being passive aggressive, especially when you have all of these things going on? What does that mean exactly?
Okay, well, for me, passive aggressive is the personality of, say for instance, we have a discussion and there's something that is something I'm caught off guard for. One, you may ask a question about, and instantly internally I want to say, well, no, absolutely not. But I'll go through the motions of being passive in that moment, and then later on I'm in an aggressive state within myself. Like, you should have just spoke up. You should have just told them, use the power of no versus we'll see, or because even if you say we'll see, that's giving an inkling of, okay, you're going to eventually do it and I'm not, like that kind of thing. So being in business over the past little over 2.5 years, it has definitely forced me to come out of a lot of those ways, like different things that I just wasn't comfortable with.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I completely understand. And there is something about the power in the word no. Just
Yes.
absolutely saying no. Woo.
Yes. Oh my goodness. Yes. A couple years ago, I read this book called Boundaries. I can't tell you who the author is. I actually have it in my closet. However, that book, like, it's a Christian-based book, And it teaches you, it's okay to say no, even as a Christian, because we weren't meant to be necessarily like doormats to people, that kind of thing. And I used to feel so guilty about saying no. And then once I read the book, I started, everything was a no. I didn't care what it was. Nope, no, 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 so, and I'm just going on this tangent, and I really had to find the balance to get myself together, because my family was looking at me like, oh, what is going on? You emotional and crazy, but yeah. So I had to get it together, but now there's a balance, and I'm pushing into that, don't apologize or don't feel bad for wanting your time for you, so yeah.
So now I have to ask, what was that transition like for you, and how long did that transition take for you to, find that balance with no? And then what did you put in place of that to make that balance happen for you?
Okay, so honestly, it's still a process. I went through some therapy in 2016. I started in 2016, and I actually thought it was really healthy, because past what I needed the therapy for, it then went into other areas that I didn't even know I could benefit from the therapist. So I say that to say, with me saying no, it's been a gradual process since 2016. And I still get, like, when it's time for me to say no, I'm still like, okay, get it together. I have that quick self-check moment with myself, and I make myself do it.
Okay.
It's like, all the while I'm saying it, I'm cringing on the inside, but I still have to, I got to do it. Like, so, no, I'm sorry, I can't do that. And, it's never easy for me per se, but when I was in therapy, we traced this back to me being a people pleaser from when I was in the second grade. Something happened in my life, and it showed me, when you say no to someone, they take their love away. And as a result of that, it became a thing. And so I would never say no.
Wow. That's deep. So it's almost like a past, what you found to be a trauma for you, and people pleasing is traumatic when you're a young kid and you want to please people because you don't want that love to go anywhere.
Exactly.
That's so powerful. I mean, and that's a message. You all hear that. That is such a message, and a strong message, because we want we want some level of validation. And when that goes away, then we feel like, oh, it's my fault. I should have, when in fact it has nothing to do with you. It has to do with how that person coped with what you said, which is your reality. Which is your reality.
Yes.
So, I commend you, and thank you for sharing that moment with us, because, oh my gosh. So what else do you have going on with you? What else is going on? Because I see you out here, you have posted all these videos, and you're having these classes. And so, share with everybody what you're doing out here that's making a huge difference in people's lives.
Yes. Let me tell you. So I'm so excited, because one thing I can honestly say is, that's been consistent in my entire life, is I love to help. I'm a nurturer by nature. And when it all boils down to it, I'm able to help people. So I've now ventured into classes. I'm a cosmetologist. I have a salon in Texas, and but now I'm able to bless people with the knowledge that I've learned, to prevent them from having to go through all that I had to do to get the knowledge, And man, it's so awesome. I had my first free course last week, Monday. And oh my goodness, I was so amazed So
Oh.
many people, well, we had a nice size class, but so many people wanted to come that didn't get an opportunity to. So I now have this accumulating list of people, and it makes me excited, like this is going to be so awesome. So my goal here is I will be giving away, of course, some free information, and it's not the free information that you don't want.
Mhm.
These are serious bullet points and nuggets for you to take into your business or into, your life even, because one of the ladies who joined the group, she's not even a hairstylist, and she was able to benefit from the class in marketing and in multiple ways, of things that we discussed. So with that being said, I'll have free courses, and I'll also be, some paid classes as well. And those classes will be a lot more detailed, as well as one-on-one coaching and just a completely different area that I never anticipated, standing behind a chair doing hair. Like it was never a part of the goal, but I definitely enjoy it.
Oh, I think
So
it's great. Well, I think you're out here making a wonderful difference. I want
thank
you to
you.
keep making a difference. And if there's something about, I always say about knowledge, knowledge does not really become knowledge until it's shared. Otherwise, it's just information that's stored in your head. And
Oh,
then
that is so
you decide
good.
to give it away, that's when it becomes knowledge, because knowledge you share, information you keep. So always keep that in mind
That is good.
as you
I
go
like that.
forward. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's what made me want to become a professor, because to me, I hold on to all of this information and all of this information, but that's all it is. And until I can share it, then it's validated. It means something, because that
Yeah.
becomes knowledge. It's teaching moments. It's these little gems and nuggets that you give away. So this is why I say I commend you for everything that you're doing out here to help ground other people. Because sometimes
Thank
that's what we
you.
need in order to find that foundation that we need to start building on. We need that knowledge. So keep sharing your knowledge. And where can people connect with you, get it, happy, follow you with your classes and everything that you have going on?
Okay. Well, I am on Instagram as well as Facebook, and it's the @ Salon Dimensions. Um, and then also they can go to my website because I keep it updated with, all of the information as well, which is www.sdimensions.com. And I have to say that dimensions is spelled with a Z on the website. So yes. Or, call the salon, like 254-394-3294. Hey, we have all avenues. There is no way you cannot get in touch with me.
See, look at there. That's that light. That's that light that people need. There's no way that you can't get in touch with her. She done gave her phone number to the salon. Only call if you're serious.
Yes,
So,
exactly.
I'm so thankful that you decided to drop by and hang out, but for everybody else, stay tuned, because we have some more great guests that will be coming all week long. And that is your unapologetic moment with Dr. G.